Started out of brimstone, learned to take a lashing on the coals, high metal, pressing on the skin of my goals. I've been walking the plank of it blindfolded and know what it's like when the knife's out the holster. True, that's the only reason that I'm still alive. Crow's nest, throwing hope into the broken sky. No time left to put it on the line, so if anybody asks, just tell them I died trying. The gap-toothed rapper is back with a bag full of I don't give a fuck for that ass. Rhyme says, put the logo on the back. If ever you were looking, now you know where I'm at. Name's Benjamin, same as I ever been. Sipping on a glass full of ice cold Templeton. Cloud City, rainwater on the brim. Running with my back against the wind. Rain damage. Found me in the midnight. Walking in the downpour. Walking in the downpour. Look in my eyes. Filed to a point, allergic to the cousin of death. I'm writing with the kick drum stuck in my chest. I've been about it, you can smell it on my breath. There's a fire that's inside of me ready to be set. Dry, that's the reason for the fight in me. Clock tower, 10-04 lightning. Must be something in the blood and the bones. Got me running out, risking it all when you won't. The love song rapper is back with a bus full of nail-riddled baseball bats. B. Lewis put a beating on the track. Let us say you go ham like a bite of babe's ass. Name's Benjamin, same as I ever been. Coming to your town with some dirty, rotten gentlemen. Cloud City, rainwater to the grave. Sailing with my back against the wave. Rain damage. Found me in the midnight. Walking in the downpour. Walking in the downpour. Look in my eyes. Found me in the midnight. Walking in the downpour. Walking in the downpour. I don't wanna talk about it, get it off my back. I don't wanna dance around the subject. You and I both know better than that. I tried to make the best of it, but in the end it didn't really mean much. Leave me with a fiddle, sitting by the piano, breathing in the dust. My dog died
when you were 6.
Really? I guess I've never gotten over it. Dark cloud constantly hovering over me. I've been a bad seed ever since the ovaries. Mama looked at me and told me what it was. Said boy's got a shadow big enough to block the sun. When it's all said and done, I'm comfortable and numb to the fact that I'm constantly sweating under the gun. But it's worth it, ain't it? My friends think I'm famous. My manager wants to put his foot inside of my anus. Haven't got a decent night's sleep now in ages, and all I got to show is empty loose leaf pages. It piles up, but that's the life that I'm used to. Pressing up against the knife with a loose screw. Sing the blues and everybody assumes you could use a little old-fashioned down-home talking too. I don't wanna talk about it, get it off my back. I don't wanna dance around the subject. You and I both know better than that. I tried to make the best of it, but in the end it didn't really mean much. Leave me with a fiddle, sitting by the piano, breathing in the dust.
You ride the bus.
Well, it never showed up and it really sucked. Stormwater constantly filling my cup. Been a hot mess ever since I was just a pup. Papa looked at me and told me what it is. Said boys got a weight on their shoulders no one can lift. Tried a couple times and honestly I admit it's a bitch, but I kind of appreciate what it did, cause it's worth it. Yeah, the world gets a laugh when my girl's telling me I could benefit from a quack. Haven't got a moment in forever and a half, and they wonder why I'm drinking like a pirate in a crash ship. That's it, no more, no less. You should learn to be as comfortable with your mess. Sing the blues and everybody expects they can be the one to save you from the depths.
I don't wanna talk about it, get it off my back. I don't wanna dance around the subject. You and I both know better than that. I tried to make the best of it, but in the end it didn't really mean much. Leave me with a fiddle, sitting by the piano, breathing in the dust.
The fruit of happiness falls at the feet of agony. You push your pins in a replica you have of me. I look at you and can't figure out what attracted me to such an ugly, terrible person. Girl, you are past belief, but all of that is trivial. Running with a handful of scissors down a slippery hill. Old clock radio, sitting on the windowsill, allowing me to listen to the music while our time together gets me killed. Maybe I'm just dumb, or maybe I believe in something you assume is never gonna come. My last thread's wrapped around your thumb, playing take another step, and I swear to God I'll snap it right in front of you. Soaked, you're taking me for granted. I don't know if anybody's told you, but you're damaged. Heart made it granted, that's been bleeding through the bandages, and judging by your smile, it's been going exactly just how you planned it.
Sick, why you gotta push me to the limit? Why you gotta hold me down?
You're quicksand, you're a sinkhole, you're the fall beneath my stand.
Got me falling out of love and trying to land.
You're a sickness, you're a fever, you're the itch beneath my skin. You're a virus, you're a cancer, making my world spin. You're a toxin, an infectious, and it rots me to the bone. And I don't know just how to get over you. Get over you. Get over you.
Your pain swells inside of you like a cyclone, dragging your nails across my back like a fine comb. We found each other at the bottom of a mine hole. You were trying to get a blood diamond out of my coal. Digging, pushing, trying to find my tipping point. You toss me up and spin me round like a flipping coin. I've tried leaving. Every time that I hit the door, I'm turning right around like I've forgotten what I went there for. Shit, maybe I'm a moron. Maybe I enjoy being the flame your lighter fluid is poured on. I keep swimming till the shore's gone. Either I'ma drown in a moment or disappear to the foreground. You reel me in and cast me out, that's the way it goes. I call it love, you turn your back and tell me no one knows. I know it's killing me, and judging by your clothes, you've been waiting for a funeral to go to. I'm fucking sick of it.
Why you gotta push me to the limit? Why you gotta hold me down?
You're quicksand, you're a sinkhole, you're the fall beneath my stand.
Got me falling out of love and trying to land.
You're a sickness, you're a fever, you're the itch beneath my skin. You're a virus, you're a cancer, making my world spin. You're a toxin, an infectious, and it rots me to the bone. And I don't know just how to get over you. You're a sickness, itch beneath my skin. You're a virus, you're a cancer, making my world spin. You're a toxin, an infectious, and it rots me to the bone. And I don't know just how to get over you.
I was in the second grade when you pushed me out the third-story window to the bushes down below. Breathing in the cold as I tumbled through the vines, thorns smiling in my throat. I saw the devil in you that day, looking down on me with that face, smiling like you would've hit my body in the basement, body in the basement. But you got something that the world's been running from for way too long, and it's a sick twist, a nervous little twitch, dragging the razor across my wrist. And you got something that the world's been trying to hide, your cyanide. Cause the only thing you told me was they'd never find my body in the basement, body in the basement, no. Every time I think about you now I go crazy. People ask me about you, I don't know what to say, cause I don't know who you are. I wonder if it's even possible for you to escape this. People asking about you, they don't know what to tell me, they don't know where you are. I was listening through the wall when you met your monsters, heard them break the closet door and take you away, hoping you would change like the color of the moonlight bouncing off the rain. I heard the devil in you that day, watched the world around you cascade, laughing like you would've fed your family to the serpent, family to the serpent. You got something that the world won't talk about, they walk around it. It's deep sleep, crawling in the street, pushing the bayonet into me. You got something that the world keeps trapped inside, your aconite. Cause I watched you turn around and go and try to feed your family to the serpent, family to the serpent. Oh, these words won't break on you. I know I've done my best to help so many times before. These words won't break on you. I know I've done my best to help, yeah. Every time I think about you now I go crazy. People ask me about you, I don't know what to say, cause I don't know who you are. I wonder if it's even possible for you to escape this. People asking about you, they don't know what to tell me, they don't know where you are. As simple as I am, I got a puzzle for a heart. Laid it on the table in the living room and rummaged through the parts. The child in me's running through the yard, when a man that I'm supposed to be is searching for breath in the cigar smoke, choking, drying out my eyes like the desert wind. Drunk, taking shots at the moon with an empty pen. I got a feeling that once it gets to the end, I'll be buried neck deep in this shit with no friends. Go figure. Life's been a freak show. Learn to hold a knife at a young age and bleed slow, following the keystrokes leading to my words is a trail most traveled by the part of me you would label disturbed, but it works. Living with the plague, marching to the beat of my bones, getting thrown into the a thought made of lead and fall slowly to the depths. If I could find a better way to make you see what I've been thinking, I would probably just paint a fucking picture. They say it's worth 1,000 words.
There's something in the basement, chained to the furnace, underneath the stairs. So close I can taste it, climbing up the drain pipe, trying to get a breath of air. The only way to face it is gonna leave the whole world thinking that I'm crazy. It's so close I can taste it, trying to find a way to take away my breath of air.
I carve it all into the clay, walking monument of my mistakes, living off the rain checks written in the fray. The artist in me wants to play with a person I'm supposed to be, just trying to figure out if I'm okay. The scapegoat with a flamethrower, burning up the tall grass, growing like a tumor on his gravestone. I got a feeling if this same old motherfucking shit keeps happening, I'll be dead before this game's over. Great, I'm in dark water and diving, trying to find peace in the deep I reside in. It keeps finding a better way to remind me that anywhere I go, it'll be right there behind me. Fine with it, pressed to the page, leaking like a wide open cut full of thrust to the blade. It falls heavy like a bus from a broken bridge and keeps me watching from the ridge. If I could find a better way to make the jaws of it release me, I would probably just bite my fucking arm off. Bite my fucking arm off. They say it happens in the wild.
There's something in the basement, chained to the furnace, underneath the stairs. So close I can taste it, climbing up the drain pipe, trying to get a breath of air. The only way to face it is gonna leave the whole world thinking that I'm crazy. It's so close I can taste it, trying to find a way to take away my breath of air.
I start shaking when it awakens inside of me. They try to tell me it was panic, but they lied to me. Got me thinking I was fragile and incompetent, and tried to build a road around that avalanche on top of me. Failed, laying on a bed of rusty nails, trying to distribute the weight enough to balance out the scales. I lost heaven the second my ship sailed, but survived long enough to tell the tale.
There's something in the basement, chained to the furnace, underneath the stairs. So close I can taste it, climbing up the drain pipe, trying to get a breath of air. The only way to face it is gonna leave the whole world thinking that I'm crazy. You're so close I can taste it, trying to find a way to take away my breath of air.
Fly around the world in a cardboard box. Now you're waiting for the bus, trying to fit in with the flock. Different stocks. On one hand, you got a wild imagination, and the other is a man against the clock. It never stops. We used to look up at the clouds and see shapes. Now the only thing we see in them is rain. It's not the same, cause after all the giant dragons disappeared, the only battle left to fight was with your chains. Cut them loose. I liked it better when our dreams were real. We respected what it was to feel. Nobody ever put a limit on the things that made the littlest of kings seem strong enough to cut through steel. Grip the wheel, it's a whiny little road you paved. It's a shame you had to lose that light, cause if it wasn't for the blanket fort walls and the bumps in the night, you'd be nothing but a string without a kite.
You're not the astronaut you used to be. Ain't it a shame that you couldn't keep the starlight in your eyes? You're not the hero that you used to be. Fading away until you're falling out the sky.
We used to sail around the world in a porcelain tub. Now we fill it to the brim and try to wash away the mud. It isn't us. In one world you got a wide-eyed adventure, and the other is a person giving up. It never jumps. We used to play connect the dots with the stars. Now we try to make a connection in bars. It's getting hard, cause after every little planet's been exploded, it's impossible to find out where you are. I take it home. I miss the feeling of a brand new start. What it meant to be a child at heart. No matter how it was explained, it always felt like if I wanted to, I could have built a city in my own backyard. Disembark. You don't have to be a kid to believe or see potential in a pile of leaves. If it wasn't for them deep sea dives, the whisper from the trees, you'd be nothing but a want without a need.
You're not the astronaut you used to be. Ain't it a shame that you couldn't keep the starlight in your eyes? You're not the hero that you used to be. Fading away until you're falling out the sky.
I remember you were stuck in a half-empty cup. You studied the sun like it was meant to touch. Got a clutch, it's not enough to escape like the ducks, cause they always come back to the muck. Struggle for a brush with luck so we could judge your guts. Like, you still own that such and such? They could cut the budget, but the puppet struts on two crutches over drums that rush like busted nuts. It's too much now. You wanna strike like the light without the thunder, wonder what you doing uptown. You delivering none but love, but can't seem to catch a dream when fishing from up above. I don't believe there's a bad bet, cause everybody's gonna breathe that last breath. But the things you write got wings for life. It's the freedom flight, that's how we sleep at night.
You're not the astronaut you used to be. Ain't it a shame that you couldn't keep the starlight in your eyes? You're not the hero that you used to be. Fading away until you're falling out the sky.
Woke up in a cold sweat, alone where the ghost slept. I never thought I was the type. I would've took the frost, but I must've made it obvious, cause every time it happens, I'm the one who gets the bite. Fading like the lights on the last bus out of here, kicking up dust, disappearing to the night. Nothing lasts forever, but judging by the weather, I'm starting to get a sick feeling, thinking it might. And I don't wanna fight you anymore, Benjamin, it's a plague. A lose-lose situation in a maze with a crazed man chasing the kid in me with a blade. That's too proud to ever admit he's afraid. It's a pile of rocks on me, I don't know what to say. The whole world's watching, but I don't think they relate. I was right where I landed, simple and plain. Another victim of the sickle and the flame.
Flame blows out, won't ever see it coming. Ain't it funny how this is all I ever wanted? It's the price you pay when you try to cross a river without drowning.
Fell asleep with my bones cold, blowing smoke through a froze throat, trying to focus on the flash. I would've grabbed the whip, but they must've seen me coming, cause no matter what I do, I always seem to catch the lash. Painting with the ash, left sitting at the base of what I used to be pretty familiar with this home. I don't know if fate's trying to kill me or teach me how to grow, but either way it's got me feeling hopeless. And I don't wanna climb this tattered up rope anymore, man. Sick of thinking I'ma fall. The devil's greatest trick was convincing the world he never existed, and mine was a broken crystal ball. Looking at the shards, trying to figure out the future with a bloody hand holding it together from the base. Funny how the butterflies flapping and my stomach finally figured out a way to make a valiant escape. We talk about the crows on the backs, choking on the facts, fighting with the current to our backs. Nobody ever promised me tomorrow more than anybody told me I would die before I ever made it back. And even if I had, it's only a matter of time until it catches up with me to loosen up my grasp. Everything I've done in the name of being strong always seems to come around and try to kill me where I stand.
Flame blows out, won't ever see it anyhow. This is all I ever wanted. It's the price you pay when you try to cross a river without drowning. Hey. How's it gonna go? Tell me what you're thinking. I can't get a read on you anymore. I'm sick of waiting by the phone, hoping it starts ringing. I played the fool like this before, but no more, no more. No more, no more. I never thought that I'd be tangled in the ropes to the woman of my dreams. Took a shit inside my soul. Before that, figured I could pay the toll, till I understood how powerful love can be as a whole. Yeah, you ain't shit till the kiss goes out, leaving you singing Anthony Hamilton in the shower. Been around, played those games. If you think I'm gonna fall for him again, you're crazy. And I ain't saying that I'm past it, I'm just saying you don't seem the type to even ask me if there's something we can do to be your better match, or if we even share a common interest either one of us are passionate about. This ain't love, this is two people fucking each other over, making nothing out of something. Baby, you cold frontin' if you think I'm gonna stay, cause you can't even look me in the face. How's it gonna go? Tell me what you're thinking. I can't get a read on you anymore. I'm sick of waiting by the phone, hoping it starts ringing, 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 ringing. I played the fool like this before. No more, no more, no more. No more. I think it's time we set it straight. There shouldn't be allowed to go another day. You dodged calls like a bullet in the Matrix and got me waiting around and running out of my patience. Say it, let me know the problem. If we can't work it out, then what makes you think that we could share an apartment? And that's right, I heard you talking with your girlfriends, getting drunk off vodka. And I ain't saying that you're stupid, I'm just saying you and I ain't really been target practice for Cupid. Baby, you know it's true, nothing else we can do, cause I don't plan on continuing on as your little fool. This ain't love, this is daytime television, a soap opera with a bunch of little skeletons. I've known better, I would recognize the taste, so I think it's time we went our separate ways. How's it gonna go? Tell me what you're thinking. I can't get a read on you anymore. I'm sick of waiting by the phone, hoping it starts ringing, 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 ringing. I played the fool like this before. No more, no more, no more, no more.
fish the boat out. I'm floating on faith. Got a I don't give a shit look stuck on my face. I guess that I become a product of the castle gates. Dug a moat around my heart and filled it up with pain. I went and poured it on the rocks with my last album. So thick that a normal person would pass out from it. Now something in which I used to confide in got me sitting in silence, propping open my eyelids. Stupid. I just wanna listen to the music, fading to the background and drinking till the room's spinning. So move something. There ain't nothing left to see here. The only words that I'ma pay attention to are free beer. So leave me here like a cricket in a matchbox, cashing my good luck and spin it on a padlock. The bad thoughts and the whiskey are better company than bullshit. So just leave it and go.
I don't wanna go outside today, no. I wanna be left alone. I don't wanna put the mask on my face, no. I wanna be left alone. I don't wanna get up out my bed. I wanna be left alone. Didn't hear a goddamn word you said. Go home.
I hit the Stillwater, coasting on hope. Got a bunch of little daggers tattooed on my throat. Ow. What's the point of making friends when you grew up with a devil and a couple of pretend ones? I guess that I don't know the difference when it comes to space. You're either leaving me alone or all up in my face. And lately with the way that things are going, I don't taste the sugar in your words for me to give a shit about what you say. Yup. I'm crazy and irrational. Always tell the truth so that you can call me asshole. I prefer the black hole over the sun. Plant a seed up in the sound garden, watered with rum. It's not the same when you're looking through the frame of a broken heart. The smoke blinds, but it also helps you look the part. So you can knock it till your knuckles get scars. But I suggest you leave it and go. Yeah. I found the keys in the basket by the front door. That ain't a hiding spot, Pops, it's a bad choice. What you think, I would've walked right past it and never put my hands into that little black basket. I held them close so the metal wouldn't chime. I've been caught red-handed about 1,000,000 times, but tonight smells different. There's something about the cloud cover. You ain't gonna hear me start it over loud thunder. The crowd rumbled as I pulled it out the drive. Drove slow to the end of the block, turned on the lights. I felt guilty for a second, but it passed when I put it in the second and gave it a little gas. Stronger than anticipated, I was just a kid. You never taught me how to turn it out of skid. I held it tight until my knuckles turned red, but eventually I drove it off the edge. Like father, like child, should've known how not to. Oh, why bother, why try? All of my life I've been watching you. Oh, like mother, like child, should've known how not to. Oh, why cover, why cry? All of my life I've been watching you. You left your baggage in the street. That ain't a hiding spot, mama, I can still see it. What you think, I would've stepped right over it instead of opening it in hopes that you'd never notice it. I picked it up and brought it out to the garage. Picked the lock with a bobby pin and opened up the top. I guess I never really knew what I saw. Dug around a little bit and found some pictures of your mom. So I closed it back up and I slid it under my bed. Shoved it to the back where I could easily forget it. Years passed and I don't think I ever thought of it. It wasn't something that I thought that I'd be haunted with. It's just a box, what's the reason for the lock? Why's childhood the only thing that you don't wanna talk about? I guess I'll answer for myself when I'm grown and lock a couple boxes of my own. Like father, like child, should've known how not to. Oh, why bother, why I try. All of my life I've been watching you. Oh, like mother, like child. Should've known how not to. Oh, why cover, why cry? All of my life I've been watching you. Woke up, broke down. Boss calling me, telling me I'm a clown. Saying I couldn't hold a conversation, let alone a job. So I should come and get my shit before they throw it out. Typical, I guess the clouds came back for me. Couldn't run from the spell that's been cast on me. Last time I got surrounded by gloom, I was Lieutenant Dan drunk, screaming at the moon, saying, fuck it, let the lines be crossed. Let's climb up on the roof and toss knives at God. I don't need a mindless job, I'm fine without it. You can keep your 9 to 5 in your high-rise trousers. I got the 5th of bourbon on deck, a contact list full of homies in debt. So when life deals you nothing but jokers and holds tens, we get drunk off that severance check, man. It's gonna be a long one.
It's gonna be a long one. Hey, it's gonna be a long one. Oh, drinking till the sun comes up, and I said it's gonna be a long one. Hey, it's gonna be a long one.
So grab a couple of brews and come on, man. Fell down, got up, found love, got dumped. Cause she don't need an unemployed punk running around living life like the pile of blues records in his trunk. It's a damn shame, but I don't think I'm gonna miss her. She wants the dog, the house, to call me mister. Ironically now she calls me an asshole. Called me daddy job from the craft store. Told me that I'm dealing with a disease. I don't wanna succeed. Anybody that's ever tried to assist me gets it. I become a product of the slump. Pig-headed, stubborn ass loser of the month. Yeah, a lost cause in a castle of his junk. Trying to sweep a mountain of fuck-ups under the rug, man, I get it. All of this has pushed me to the limit. So now I'm gonna drink until I'm spinning. It's gonna be a long one.
I'm gonna be up all night. It's gonna be a long one, yeah. It's gonna be a long one, yeah. I'm gonna be up all night. It's gonna be a long one, yeah. Long one, yeah. Long, 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 long one. It's gonna be a long one, hey. It's gonna be a long one, oh. Drinking till the sun comes up, and I said it's gonna be a long one, hey. It's gonna be a long one.
So grab a couple of brews and come on, man. Last time I wrote a song like this, I was drunk off the last words out of your lips. And what a world, you were always looking for attention, and I was holding on to my abandonment obsession. In hindsight, I was just as ignorant as you were, blinded by the U-word, combined by the sutures, goodbye to the cruel world, you had to be out. I caught you with another dude's in your mouth. Goddamn, little lady, how'd you get so cold? How'd life teach you all the little tricks you pulled on me? Hopelessly passionate, openly act as if everything is on my fault. No sacrifice, I should've known that you were trouble from the start. Red dress, was laying on the floor in the dark. You were everything I wanted, but nothing that I needed. My sexy little piece of shit demon, leaving.
I used to say that I loved you. I used to act like a fool. Oh, yeah. But now I hear that you're wondering if the girl I run with is treating me cool.
You fucking gotta be kidding me. Look at all that you did to me. Why the hell would you be wondering who's kissing me now? You fucking gotta be kidding me. Look at all that you did to me. Why the hell would you be wondering who's kissing me now? Whoa, 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 whoa. Last time I had a thought like this, I was locked in my room with a bottle in my fist. What a world, I was trying to pick up all the pieces. Even moved to Cali with you, living by the beaches. Egregious, made a dude wanna find Jesus. Huddle in a bunker with nothing but canned peaches. If I was a weaker man, I would've broke down the second I caught you getting your sex around town. God damn, what a hell of a ride. Cinderella got drunk and started spreading her thighs. The fairy tale's over after telling me lies. Came a rock in the belly of the reason we fight. Yeah, I should've seen it from the jump. I should've shut the door in your face and called you you're everything I wanted, but nothing that I dreamed of. My sexy little piece of shit cream puppy, yeah.
I used to say that I loved you. I used to act like a fool. Oh, yeah. But now I hear that you're wondering if the girl I run with is treating me cool.
You fucking gotta be kidding me. Look at all that you did to me. Why the hell would you be wondering who's kissing me now? You fucking gotta be kidding me. Look at all that you did to me. Why the hell would you be wondering who's kissing me now? Fucking gotta be kidding me. Look at all that you did to me. Why the hell would you be wondering who's kissing me now? You fucking gotta be kidding me. Look at all that you did to me. Why the hell would you be wondering who's kissing me now? I don't believe in cutting corners. Own it like a scar on the face. Stand tall whether taking the gold or in last place. Not really the one to give God praise, but if you got the gospel, then tell me how it tastes. Hallelujah, biting on the bullet for strength. I'm a long distance runner, sucker, I'm in it for length, It's not a matter of whether or not you can play, but a scale of if you give a fuck enough to make us stay. Lay it down, separate the men from the mice. Another body under halogen lights, missing its life, wondering what the hell would make you think that you could judge another person for loving something so much it hurts his stomach, Living by the blood in my neck, with a bullseye tatted on the back of my head. I never spoke it how they wanted to be said, so they left me for the winter and the wolves. Tear me into shreds, rip me into bits, tearing up the page out, punch me in the ribs. I can smell the poison on your lips. Whatever it is, I'd be willing
willing to bet they wanna get inside my head. Tell me how it is, sitting in a tower with a rifle and a list. I can see the razor on your lips. Whatever it is, I'd be willing to bet you should've held your breath.
I don't believe in sitting down. Take it like a knife in the back. You burnt out into nothing after striking a match. I never been the type to follow the pack. So if it's true you got the answers, then why the hell you so mad then? Another Holy Ghost laid script. Clip the rings off of my words and bury the shit. They wanna pick apart the passion in my ribs, I invite them. Cause I don't run away from shit, lay it out. Separate the guns and the flowers, the minutes that go into all these hours. And I bet if you were given this mission of just the tip of the iceberg, I've had to struggle with you wouldn't act so sour, maybe not. Living off the fruit of my stress, with a size 12 boot heel stepping on my chest. Didn't do it how they wanted it to end, so they threw me to the winner in the wolves.
Tear me into shreds, rip me into bits. Tearing up the page out, punch me in the ribs. I can smell the poison on your lips. Whatever it is, I'd be willing to bet they wanna get inside my head. Tell me how it is, sitting in a tower with a rifle and a list. I can see the razor on your lips. Whatever it is, I'd be willing to bet you should've held your breath. Tearing up the page out, punch me in the ribs. I can smell the poison on your lips. Whatever it is, I'd be willing to bet they wanna get inside my head. Tell me how it is, sitting in a tower with a rifle and a list. I can see the razor on your lips. Whatever it is, I'd be willing to bet you should've held your breath.
Often wonder why we never made it home. Why it feels like all the effort that we gave was never noticed. The pressure kept on building up and closing in, and by the end, hell, I swear to God I couldn't swim. Like, since when did all of this become so hard to walk around? I miss the music that influenced us to talk about it. We used to sit around for hours trying to find ourselves inside a song that made us want to stop and smell the flowers for a second. Just a single second's all I wanted. Now I feel like every star I used to find you with is falling out the sky, and I can't even seem to find the time. And if I did, I doubt you'd even look me in the eyes like you used to. Everything we had is just a story now, and any way I see it, it's impossible to word it out. The word of mouth says you still leave the candle lit, hoping that somebody will notice and hold your hand through this. It wasn't anybody's fault.
From the moment I was leaving, I could feel it in my veins. Thought that I was someone that won't forget your name. Baby, not to get on that train. You told me that I wouldn't come back the same. I couldn't help myself from the minute I was leaving. I could feel it in my veins. I begged you not to stand in the rain. I told you that the weather around here don't change. You couldn't help yourself from believing that I'm someone that won't forget your name.
Every now and then I pick the phone up, dial in your number and stare at it for a moment. I never call, I never will, it's hard to focus, but that's what we get for throwing love into the ocean. Tide cutting getting tired, stuck inside, trying to make it out. I string it up, I write the line and try to lay it down. If I could find a peace of mind to go and press rewind, I'd do it in a second. If I thought that I could stay around for just a second, just a goddamn second, I would freeze the whole entire world in place if it let me. You always told me I was gonna make a difference. I just never thought it'd be the kind that eventually split us. And I'm sorry, I never meant to leave you all alone and have you living life with a person over the phone. The folks from back home say you still leave the lantern lit, hoping that somebody will notice and help you manage this. It wasn't anybody's fault. From the moment I was leaving, I could feel it in my veins. Thought that I was someone that won't forget your name. Beg me not to get on that train. You told me that I wouldn't come back the same. I couldn't help myself on the minute I was leaving. I could feel it in my veins. I begged you not to stand in the rain. I told you that the weather around here don't change. You couldn't help yourself from believing that I'm someone that won't forget your name. You begged me not to get on that train. You told me that I wouldn't come back the same. I couldn't help myself from the minute I was leaving. I could feel it in my veins. I begged you not to stand in the rain. I told you that the weather around here don't change. You couldn't help yourself from believing that I'm someone that won't forget your name.